Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Take a Look at series. This time's episode 31, and I'm taking a look at Age of Fear, the Undead King Gold Edition. And I just logged in, well, turned the game on, just saying, so Banshee, Master, you finally came, Master. Skeleton, Lord, has awakened. He has awakened. We are your loyal servants. Don't leave us again, Master, the darkness will consume us. My master, hungry brains, continue. Okay. This is Age of Fear, the Undead King, as I stated. This is a series done by one guy, if I'm not mistaken. It's very basic graphic-wise. Tactical-wise, it's pretty good. I basically had a go on Age of Fear, the Undead King, non-gold version. So like I said, this is the Age of Fear, the Undead King Gold, but I've actually played the Age of Fear, the Undead King before. Gold's supposed to basically be that game, I guess a bit like a remastered version, I guess. You know, stuff as he's learnt over a series and he's gone back and put into this one, so like the ultimate version of the first game. It's a series, like I said. You have Age of the King, Undead King, that's gold. You have Age of Fear, the Free World, that is actually free to play one, so you can actually play that on Steam for free. You like the game, then maybe buy some others, but more story driven. Where that one's more like open world, go where you want, this is more story driven. But I think he's added open world to these, that's what I'm going to find out, hopefully in a minute. We also have Age of Fear 2, the Chaos Lord, and again, there's a gold edition, I own that too. Age of Fear 3, the Legend, what's the third one in the series, but I also own. I believe he's making Age of Fear 4 at the moment, it was on Steam. The page for it, even if you can't physically play it yet. And there's also some DLCs for the Legend, but I don't think I have them yet, but I think I have basically all the others, and there's DLCs for them, yes or no, etc. Okay, the way the game works, each one seems to come with basically two storylines, two campaigns. Let me look at the options first, because it's actually done with Java. So like the render quality, animation speed, yeah, mouse, data, sound effects, music. I'm going to turn the music down. I don't want to, copyright. Let's just turn it off. I don't want to get caught with copyrights or anything. But you got to hear at the start. Anyway, okay, that. We go to new campaign, and we have a choice. The Tale of Sir Edward, that's the one I tried. Well, I haven't done much of it in the non-gold version, but I've tried it. Then we have the Rise of Necromancer. I'm assuming you're supposed to do them in the correct order, like do him and then do him. And then when you go to like number 2, I believe there. I'm trying to remember from the thingy. What is it? Like, is it a succubus in that one? And something else, and one of them, I think it's number 3, has what's that? You know, fantasy things. So you have like the Green Lady, I can't think of the code, so it's one of them in it, and stuff like that. But anyway, let's do the Tale of Sir Edward. Knight Edward will have to stop a greenskin invasion with all his might and valour. However, he does not expect the evil ancient power he will have defeat next. And of course, if you want to rise a necromancer, this is the story of the necromancer's apprentice. Krill will have to traverse many distant lands before coming face to face with his destiny. So let's go with the tale. So, difficulty, let's do experienced, that's fine. Loading battle. And when I played the non-gold, it had fully voiced over, so it's pretty cool. When it came to main story part. In the name of King William, I challenge you, time to put a stop to your foul schemes. Oh, yet another puny knight with a big mouth. You will be destroyed for your evils, the Holy Church will look after that. Excuse me, Mr. Paladin, I did not notice this white horse of yours earlier. Actually, why do you always have to have a white horse? Is brown not good enough? How about chestnut horse? See, he's got some cumin in it too. It's a special paladin-only breed. The perks of profession. I'm sure you understand. Anyhow, where was I? You will be destroyed. Can we please hurry? It's not that I don't want to hear you out. I have corpses to rise. I'm sure you understand. I think it's like this tutorial start. Normally you control these. I think it's just showing you what to do in a way. So in a good way, it's giving you a quick thingy of how to fight. See, it's turn-based. There's a lot of different units in this. And he lost. Ah, you may defeat me, but more welcome. Sure, your kind is always welcome here. The Knights of King William are well fed. I like to work with high quality boons. So they found us. I must talk to Master. Our plans need to be accelerated. Battle has ended. You were a observer. Click yes to continue campaign. Do you want to leave? You can exit from a menu. Yes, continue campaign.
Edward, son of
here we go.
Thorin,
This is
faced
the fully voiced
same
stuff I said.
challenges as many young noblemen in the lands near Redcastle. As the fourth son of a minor noble house, he had not even a horse or decent sword to call his own. However, what he lacked in material possessions, he made up in prowess, courage, and determination, as he showed at King William's hunting party. With a horse and weaponry borrowed from his eldest brother, he did his family proud. Edward's steady hand and careful aim meant that he could fell a deer at the farthest distance, drop a goose swiftly, and spear a charging boar through the heart before it could do the same to him with its razor tusks. But Edward was still forced to consider the outing a failure, for despite distinguishing himself in the hunt, he was unable to better his standing by garnering either the sponsorship of a wealthy merchant or the attentions of a well-dowried maiden. As Edward slowly made his way back to his tent, his thoughts drifted to the injustice that birth and wealth count for so much more than merit and honor. When the only foes to be had were forest creatures or tourney opponents with blunted weapons, there was little chance to achieve glory, wealth, or respect through martial skill. The land had known long years of relative peace and prosperity, with the dark times of the past only spoken of by graybeards around the firelight to frighten children. But darkness does not sleep. It only lies in wait for men to forget and lower their guards. Little did Edward know that, soon enough, social inequity would be the least of his worries, and his fortitude, strength, and noble heart would be tested to their very limits, perhaps even beyond.
Continue. Welcome to Age of Fear, the Undead King. The next few levels teach the basics of the game and introduce our story. Introduce. Not induce. Basically, I'm back to the story, people. Induce it. Do you want to skip the introduction? 30-60 minutes. I guess I should play because it's going to take a look at. And it may change some stuff versus the non-gold version, so I'll do it. Hopefully we'll fit a minute so we can get into the game. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember having this map before in the non-gold version. I think this is what's been added to the gold. So if I remember correctly, when you click that, you went straight to the next, basically scene, and then you get the cutscene stuff in between, and scene, cutscene. Okay, so... Edward's chance to press, influence nobles, merchants, eligible ladies, was drawing to a close. Afterwards, he would have to return home, to play the role of the dutiful fourth son, to better his family's position, through selfish service without regard for his own ambitions. As luck would have it, fate provided Edward with a chance encounter with the king's chamberlain, Tybalt, an aging courtier, whose eyes betrayed an incisive wisdom at odds with the foppish silks in which he was clad. Ah, a young Edward. I see the hunt holds little challenge for you. Neither comedy of the other noblemen little to your liking. I, however, for you a proposition may be of great interest. A boon I couldn't accept, sir. There's no challenge to entertain, amuse you, boy. I dare to presume that your father still has a light purse, he not? And you too have little coin to spend, am I right? Yes, sir. Though it pains me to admit it, you speak the truth. Then listen to my proposition. The king wants to eliminate the goblins looming at the edge of our camp. And you could perhaps do something about them. The king is hardly without the resources for monetary reward. Edward's eyes lit up. Goblins could be quite dangerous, but they were no match for his sword. Because he was the fourth son, he had practiced harder, trained longer, and made more effort than any of his brothers. Goblins, sir? They've stolen enough game and harassed enough men that the king is willing to pay a handsome fee to the man who gets rid of them. Since you are the son of an old friend, I could see my way to granting an advance of 500 coins for you to prepare for the job. Thank you. I'm honoured. I'll be honoured even. So fast, boy. I'll lend you some armour in better condition, shambles on your back.
Wouldn't want to return you to my old friend with scratches on your pretty face, or with any parts missing. Tibble chuckled. I'd be much obliged, sir. Thank you again for this opportunity. You are quite welcome. I've seen how well you handle the sword, but I recommend you take a few of the mercenaries from camp with you. There are quite a few goblins out there. No sense risking your neck for gold if you don't make it home to spend it. When should I begin? Now! Follow me. If we see what you look like in a proper suit of armour. Of iron even, not armour. Edward followed Tibble to his cabin, filled with a heavy attachment of real fight and prospect of some coin for an honest job.
Very good. Okay, so this is where you can hire people. Like, you're just starting to, you basically have footmen and bowmen, so not much. So 200, 300. Okay, and I have 500, so literally get one of each. And I think that's all you can have, 3 and 1 right now, so I'll take the 1 bowman. Click on the underline unit's name in the stats panel to rename them. I'll take one of them. And apparently I can 5 in my group at a time right now, and that's my money gone. Okay. So we have Edward. Skills. That's the skills what we will learn as he goes through. Items. He does that quit. Oh, this is stuff you can buy basically. I'll say I can't. I just spent. Oh my god. You can't change your name, can you? Is your fearful powerful artifacts that can only be used by heroes? Artifacts can improve a unit. Yeah, every unit can hold 2 potions. Say that's where the potions and stuff come into. Unit can hold 1 weapon or a staff. Unit can equip a shield. So there's quite a lot of stuff to this. There's skills you can learn. And so you can change these guys' names. Like you buy potions for them, but I have no money. You just be carried up to 2 potions. Right, let's change him. Let this guy be. Ivan, yeah. Reaver, he can do it, yes. Ivan Reaver, why not? Who are you? You're Bradley. I'll give you a cooler name than Bradley. You can be... Chronic. Yeah, that's more like it, eh, people? Continue. Live recruiting, yep.
Tibble's tale proved true. Even a novice scout could have seen the greenskins' tracks leading from the homestead off into the nearby woodland. However, as easy as the tracks were to follow, they still led Edward's party on quite a journey, moving from one campsite to another. Edward's party knew they were getting close when they eventually found campfire ashes that were still warm. A few more hours of travel saw them finally catch up to their quarry, who hadn't even bothered to post sentries. A few of the goblins were starting a fire and drinking their signature dark and heady grog. Remnants of what might prove to be their last supper lie strewn about the camp.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Let the filthy creatures choke on their nasty ale as they die, Edward thought to himself as he signaled his men to rush the camp.
They could have better thinking that, actually saying that as he went out. Let the filthy creatures choke on the nasty ale. Charge as we kill them all. Something like that would have been cool. Instead he just fought it. So he fought cool things but didn't say it. Loading the battle. We found you, gritty goblins. Boys, look at tiny boy knight. A boy knight, you little. Oh, puny knight got angry. He need a smack. Edward has the ability to charge. If Edward is not engaged at the beginning of a turn, his next attack will be more powerful. Healing brew. Eliminate all goblins before turn 4. Oh, do I get something for that? A healing brew. 100 gold open treasure chest. Huh. So if I do it before turn 4, do I actually get some extra or something? Battle tasks are optional, however, complete tasks give reward to shows. I don't remember them being in Age of Fair, the non-gold version. I might just be remembering wrong, because a while ago when I tried it. Okay, so I basically do it in 4 turns. Okay, so how do I move this again? So boom, boom, boom. Can you reach?
You leave me no choice.
Boom! He got scared! There was a button to make it go thingy. Is it exit button? Display scale. So it's like default. Save display scales default. See, so you can go that close. Okay.
Orders?
Yeah, we can't reach.
I think my bedroll has fleas.
Charming. Absolutely bloody charming, that, isn't it? They also, yeah, that stuff will rotate and stuff like that. Unit information. So they got that stuff too. So and turn. Oh, I thought you were scared, boy. You missed the luckily. I did a tactical error. Edward has received high morale. Units' combat values are temporarily improved. High morale will be removed immediately if units' morale drops to or below base morale. Morale above base value decreases -1 per turn.
They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
Ah, I missed it. Edward,
Out of my way.
boom. Get some gold.
Firing.
What a good shot. Goblin Arch has a special skill. Poison resistance, +2 defense versus poison acid. Immune to disease, duration of poisoned is half rounded up. Resistance greatly lower damage. Resistance greatly lower damage if unit is hit with a particular attack or type of spell.
Hit him, hit him.
Hit him, I hit you. Oh, you did that. Yeah, turn 3. On the 4. Complete, healing brew. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to open the chest too. Oh. Oh well, oopsie. So basically that's nothing else. So I was supposed to say chest also open as well. Oops. Game will be saved in autosave folder before leaving battle. Fallen units can be revived and carried over to the next scenario. So in other words, if they die properly, you don't carry them over, they are dead and gone. Before leaving battle, yeah, I read that bit. Scenario. If you had the right skill spell, do you want to leave back? No. Because you can actually open this stuff up too.
You should have brought a shield. Firing.
And see, they just keep getting the turnstiles and stuff in the way. But they can break these and like rats and stuff come out and if combat starts again. But they also get other items in these.
Glad it's not too windy today.
Is that it? I'll get Edward to do it. Come on, Edward. And turn. There we go. Create heroes early in the campaign for better loot. Most treasures randomly generated at the start of the campaign. Loot may vary between playthroughs.
To victory. Try to stop me.
Right, I love this. Must be what it's about opening this chest here.
Choice.
Let's see what those fluffy goblins have hidden away in here.
Try to stop me.
So this must have been that thing I was supposed to open earlier and I didn't. Oh, complete now. Yay! Apparently you can still do it. Cool. I was looking at any of that stuff, I just saw a red potion disappear then. Oh, here, yeah, you found a healing potion, you found a pearl, a black pearl, apparently a bit of pearls. Bar task optional, however, complete your task, give rewards to show the task status. Click on the sword book in icon on the right. Oh, must be that. So that will bring up that. Okay, nice. Okay, is that it? Nothing else? No, we're done, I believe so. And done. Segment moved. If unit moves only half a distance, it will be able to move again this turn. Oh, so I can move here, and then I can move it again if I wish. Units with range attacks will be able to shoot after move segments. Move allows to easily evade and flank enemies. Moving behind enemies will not trigger backstab attacks. Half distance will be marked on the unit stat selected. So basically I want him to fire again. Oh, he doesn't have one. Oh, I did miss something.
My arrow. Airmail delivery.
Airmail delivery. Yeah, I think I missed everything.
Tell me where to aim. Glad it's not too windy today.
That's done, isn't it? So menu. End the battle. Do you want to lead the battle? Yes. You gain healing, bro. 100 gold has been added to your treasury. 262, nice. Who's the next part?
Edward didn't have to think about his attack, as his well-trained sword arm hacked and slashed through the forest's intruders with great ease. Edward looked over the carnage of the goblin camp. Now it was strewn with green-skinned corpses, with faces fixed into grotesque masks of surprise and terror. Edward felt almost disappointed at the ease of this task. Surely not enough to make any lasting impression on the king. Even a squire could have led this party and slain this motley crew. Still, it was good coin, and he had proven he could handle the task put before him. A tracker broke Edward from his thoughts.
Sir, I found the tracks of a much larger creature. I believe that cave in the distance is an ogre's lair. What is your command?
I say that he will make for worthy prey.
But, sir, ogres are fearsome beasts. I was once part of a militia band sent to fight one, and before we could subdue him, he had killed several of our best men.
Inwardly, Edward's spirit rose, for this was a worthy opponent for any knight. He didn't want to seem foolhardy and rush into peril, so he responded in a serious tone. Since we are this close to the cave, I am sure this area is part of his territory. He poses more of a threat to the folk living near this forest than that band of goblins did. By slaying him, we protect them. The tracker began to object, but Edward did not listen. He led the way up the hill and into the cave, and the hunting party followed him after only the slightest of hesitations. As they entered the cave, they nearly retched. The air hit them like a hot and fetid wall. The party slowly descended into the darkened cave with Edward at the lead, then spied the hulking figure of an ogre with crude rotting skins draped over a 9-foot wall of muscle and sinew. The beast saw them in that same moment. It let out a fierce scream and charged the party.
Continue. Okay. Battle on, boys. What is that stench? Lord, have mercy on my nose. It looks like the owner of the cave is home. And he'd rather not be disturbed. Okay, let go then. To the girl on the org before turn 8. Ring of protection. Find hidden treasure chest. So basically, the treasure chest I can do afterwards. So focus on the killing. Okay. Oh, we have some gobbles and him. Where would the hidden treasure chest be?
Saddle my horse.
Yeah, we'll just as far as we can up.
Just need a good target.
That's cool, like the little bones are, that's neat. And you're a bit to test me. He, on the other hand, might soon. The battle has a special condition. Darkness -4 attack ranged. So my bowls could be pretty useless. Affects all units on the battlefield. Undead constructs, elementals and plants are unaffected. The low light causes range attacks to miss more often. This is a level attribute and will be removed after the battle. Okay. Sure, let's flash this guy. Boom. Can you 40%?
Firing.
Hey, so hit him. Nice.
Oh, I just playing some dice.
I have to go there. Oh, he missed. Probably rooted him or something like that. Uh-oh. Ogre. I want to kill something.
Start running, mate.
There we go. Finally. I kind of feel you should go for him, but
Out
you
of my
can't.
way.
I got feelings to splat him.
Glad it's not too windy today.
Oh, Edward. They missed. Good. Okay.
Right between the ribs.
Boom.
You should have brought a shield.
Ah, he missed.
You leave me no choice.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, shoot, he missed out.
You better start running, mate.
Oh, he is too.
Firing.
Edward,
Out
don't
of
get
my
away.
way.
He's running like a little chicken.
You leave me no choice.
Nice. 200 gold, yes. I just gotta find the ring. Rawr, rawr, rawr. You can be proud of yourself today, Edward. You just slayed an orc. Lucifer. Still to his horse. What? Come on. Look at the size of it. Oh, nothing impresses you, horse. He literally was still to his horse. Leaving about, full units, yeah. Do you want to look about? No, I want to find the thingy. I have to enter, and then unlimited
Try to
turns!
stop me.
Unless we uncover something to attack us.
Out of my way.
Boom, boom, boom,
You
boom,
leave
boom,
me no
boom.
choice. Try to stop me. To victory. Try to stop me.
I'm trying to find that hidden thing. We at the end? No?
Yes, my king. Out of
Oh.
my way. Rush them down. To victory. Try to stop
Oh,
me.
sugar, rat. New enemy appeared. Oh, that's a chest.
Out
Kill
of
the
my
rat!
way.
No, I want the chest.
Rush them down.
There we go, ring protection. Nice. Cloak and stuff, cool.
Try to stop me.
Yes!
You leave me
I
no
get everything,
choice.
people.
Rush them down. Try
One
to
more, one
stop
more.
me.
Beautiful. I think now we're done now. Menu, end the battle. Yes!
The fight with the ogre was fierce. Edward was amazed by how many deep wounds the beast could withstand before it finally toppled. The
I
party
think it
took
might,
the
okay.
ogre's head as a trophy, gathered their wounded comrades, and departed the cave. They felt palpable relief as they emerged from its fetid, stinking darkness into the sunlight and clean air. By evening, they caught up with the king's hunting party. Edward tried to remain outwardly stoic, but could not suppress his self-satisfaction with the outcome of his adventure. I've bested a mighty beast, which every knight needs to do. Still, it would be presumptuous to publicly boast of my deeds.
He did kind of run from
I
us for
will
a while, but
surely be commended for this heroic feat, he thought. Edward ordered the mercenaries back to their area and headed to the king's banquet alone.
I'll take a look glory essay. Received Oak Head.
The feast tent was alive with a roaring fire, festive music, and dancing ladies. The tent smelled strongly of beer, a welcome scent after Edward's long day. Tybalt immediately approached Edward. "I see you've survived your little adventure, boy. I take it that your prey isn't doing so well?" "They are not doing well at all, sir. The greenskins won't be bothering anyone again." "Very good, boy. The king will be most pleased." "I am glad to help," he replied. "I feel he'll be even more pleased to hear about my party's other prey," he thought. Edward had been holding the hideous decapitated head of the ogre behind his
smell it,
back
then.
the entire time. He now raised it high and threw it to the ground, where it landed with a sickening thud.
Are they all eating?
A few
It's
dancing
gross.
ladies saw the horrible battle trophy and leapt back from it shrieking. Within seconds, the raucous party was silenced. Even the musicians ceased to play.
It was a bit rude, though,
Tybalt
if you
stared
think about
aghast at the gruesome head. A long moment passed before he turned back to Edward and said, "My good sir, I think that was neither necessary nor appropriate behavior."
that. It's like very rude.
Tybalt trailed off as a sound of applause cut through the hush. Everyone turned toward the source of the clapping. It was King William. He laughed deeply before speaking.
Now that's something, boy. Not every knight that meets an ogre lives to speak of it. I knew nothing of this beast living in my forest. Tybalt, give this young lad a prize for his brilliant work.
Yeah, give me his
He's
money.
earned it. Now play, musicians, and let the dancing commence.
Once the music resumed and the crowd had turned from the grotesque head, Tybalt drew close to Edward and spoke. "Boy, you have more luck than brains. That stunt you pulled earned William's favor, but it could just as easily have earned your head a place next to the
Yeah, it was
ogre's."
very rude.
"Understood, sir. I'll try to stick to less. I'll restrain myself from performing such gruesomely dramatic gestures in the future, my lord." "Here is your purse, then, and a small gift from me. This ring has served me well for quite some time. Keep the armor as well. I'm sure you will have need of it."
"Thank you, my lord."
Edward's revelry over his accomplishment all but snuffed out over Tybalt's earlier reproach. "Go on now, enjoy yourself. Those pretty ladies are looking forward to meeting you."
Really? He just literally had an ogre's head severed that stunk when it was alive behind his back for how long? Surely that smell would have kind of got onto him by now and they really want to meet him. Okay. Moving on. You can put this thing down, Edward. Don't scare birds. Edward
was the center of attention for the next few days. The tale of his combat with the ogre seemed to grow with each retelling, and the combination of his youthful good looks and the daring tales won the affections of several young daughters of various minor noblemen. The party ended abruptly, as King William ordered the camp to break up following the arrival of a messenger from Redcastle. And soon after, the men were moving towards the capital in a long column. The messenger had brought rumors of a greenskin horde on the march. After the column's arrival at Redcastle, King William locked himself in council with the High Court. Not yet a night, Edward wasn't permitted inside. In the next few days, many mercenaries arrived at the castle. Edward thought he might enlist a few of them in preparation for the battles likely to come.
Smart thinking. Oh yeah, look at the money. 1086. Yeah, what else happened in 1086 in Britain? DLC apparently. Salty Dog's optional. The sun has only freshly set, yet the salty dog is already teeming with thirsty partisans. Click to start. Redcastle. Edward's band made it back from the peasant's home just in time to join. Smuggler's Den optional. Click here to start. Ooh, Wolf's Problem optional. Days passed and many messages went from the castle. Edward simply had to something. Quest for Immortality optional. The hero make their way towards the crossroads and spot a lone alchemist. Let's save the game. Okay. IVATOPIA. YouTube 1. Save 1. There we go. Save. Boom. Huh. So that carrying the story then. So this is something else. Oh, it's not giving me the thing. Now tell me what they're doing. It gives you a one-time thing. Hey, not fair. I'll try this. We saved it.
Days passed, and many messengers came and went from the castle. Edward simply had to bide his time outside, growing more restless each passing day. However, his boredom soon ended, as adventure never seemed to stray too far from him. An uneasy-looking farmer introduced himself to Edward. Edward didn't recognize the man, who introduced himself as one of Edward's father's peasants. After a moment of awkward silence, Edward decided to speak.
I know many peasants. What's your name?
"What brings
Bill?
you here, my friend?"
Ted? Who?
"Wolves, my lord. They are raiding your father's fields.
Oh, of course
We
they
hear
are.
them at night, and several of your father's sheep have disappeared."
"And the local militia has been called away as the king begins mustering his troops, I assume?"
"Are there no men in your village who could help?" "There are only a few, my lord, and none are trained warriors able to help."
Edward's father's fields were not far away. His party could go and be back in 3 days. He thought to himself, "The kingdom will need at least a week more before our army is fully prepared to depart.
Yay.
There won't be anything else I need to do until then. I haven't seen Tybalt recently. He must be extremely busy helping the king to prepare. I can solve this wolf problem without having to bother him." Edward addressed the man.
"I can handle it. Just lead me to your fields. Do you have a horse?"
How do I help?
"Yes, my lord."
"Let us depart immediately, then." Within moments, Edward, his men, and the peasant were headed toward Yannistown. The peasant had been right, as there were wolf tracks all over the fields. The peasant's shack was very small, so Edward and his men set up camp around it. Just after midnight, The sentry called the alarm, having spotted grey shapes among the trees. In moments, the pack was upon them, led by a large grey wolf. Strange, Edward thought to himself. They fear neither men nor fire. He alerted his men. Prepare your weapons. These beasts shall learn that the kingdom's soldiers are not their dinner.
Hopefully. New items have been added to your cache. Okay. So I can recruit some more. And I have a bit of money now. Let's have a look at our stuff. Skills. He didn't level nothing yet, Fudge. Did you guys level it all? No. Okay, but items wise, I think everybody should have a potion. So let's make sure everyone's got a nice potion on them. Oh, they only have 2. Sugar. They only sold 2 thingy ones. Oh well. No, 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 dismiss, no, dismiss, no, dismiss. Wrong button. Okay. What does he have right now? Two-handed weapon common, quality sword. Quality sword, attack 1. Attack 2. What does he actually have? So I guess it's plus his attack, so buy. Equipped. Where's his attack? Okay, there. Shields, protection. What does this do? +1 defense, speed. Ooh, by spellcasters. Okay, so you want to use it. Protection, jewelry. Ring of strength. +1 attack, ring of protection. +1 defense. Potions, misc. Ooh, black pearl, legendary. I found a legendary thing straight away. Cool. Sell. Make some money. Treasure rare, nice sell. Orc's head, noble pearl, rare trade. Ruby trade. 1 ruby can be bought for 400 and sold for 400. 4 times can be bought for 16 and sold for 16. 4, 8, 12, 6. Yeah. That's a bit weird to tell me that, but okay. Silver bar. Okay, nice. So money wise, we are fine now. Did you only have potions, right? Yeah, you do. Okay. So that means we might as well recruit the other 2. Or should we hold off and get better recruits later? Yeah, I'm going to hold off. They're only wolves. I don't need the other 2, do I? I don't need the others. Must be absolutely slaughtered now. Lucifer! Easy boy. I will not let you get eaten. Lucifer! That's out of the question, Lucifer. Those peasants are counting on us. We stay. He took his horse too much. Quality armor, eliminate all wolves before turn 10, so that should be doable. Loads up to like 20 other things. 200 gold, don't lose any unit. Okay, that's my goal. How many do we have? 2. Is that it? 2? Yeah, that's simple enough. What's the health? 3. Yeah, that's easy.
Awaiting command. Need to top off me quiver. Orders, my liege.
Oh, they can move fast. Switch Botto's UI. Oh, cool.
Out of my way.
Uh-oh. Oh, I knew it was gonna be that hard. That easy, sorry. Okay. You like to...
Taking aim.
Gosh, you missed. I'm a little worried now. Does he not lose someone? Oh no! He missed. Good. Ah! Be cautious. These cornered rats like to bite. I thought they were wolves. Well, I guess he's given one a name. Edwards is your avatar in the game. In battle is immediately lost if he's killed. Advised to always protect your hero. I'm kind of busy. Kill it.
Between the ribs.
Rah! Never before have I seen such a canine. It will make the perfect fur before my fireplace. Maybe I should have actually used you on you since you can't fire now, fudge.
Rush them down. Just tell me where to aim.
Oh, crud. I just screwed that up. Can you turn around? Oh, I could have melee attacked. Oh, well. Yeah, we missed me still. Oh, sugar. You missed. You missed. Can you, by any chance, has been blocked by the enemy? Shooters and spellcasters are very vulnerable to melee combat. Okay, okay. Don't worry, I'll save you. Now, can you, by any chance, fire at least 10%? No, 10%, and he missed.
Understood.
Uh-oh. They both bite him, he's screwed. Okay, he missed. He went. He avoided him, but he's one down.
Firing. Right between the ribs.
Yes. I was worried he's gonna miss. Maybe. Sugar.
Rush them down.
He just has to go back on him. Crap! Do not go back and bite him. Oh, he did. Good, 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 good. Let me finish him.
Dead before they hit the ground.
Okay, go. Don't lose any unit. Why sound like a play? I didn't lose anyone. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say. No, we'll just get the stuff.
To victory.
To
Try to
victory.
stop out of my way. Rush them down. Out of my
Okay,
way.
this is a big thing. Ow! He
To
fought back.
victory.
Seriously?
Try to stop me.
He fought back.
To victory. Try to stop me. To victory.
Question. Does his health go back up when they're in the battle?
Try to stop
Like the
me.
potion just for the battle?
You leave me no choice.
Or do I need to
Try
use potions to make it go up now? Okay, I'm gonna leave that.
You leave me no choice.
Okay, anything else on the map that we need to? Nope, sorted. Okay, menu and the battle. You gain quality armor. 200 gold has
The
been added.
last wolf fell, blood from several slashes staining
You're
its
welcome.
grey coat. Edward stepped close and slashed its throat, thus ending its misery. The party was weary and wounded, but victorious.
Yeah, definitely
The
wounded.
stubborn wolves were all dead.
Technically,
The peasant
sticks that
emerged
really
in the
did
wake
Edward.
of the battle to thank
What's that
Edward.
story?
Have some fresh milk and bread. I know it is not much, but it is all that my family has to offer your courageous warriors.
Thank you kindly. We are honored to share your fresh provisions. The men ate all the proffered food and drink, then sat resting. As the party began to clean up and make ready to depart, the farmer came to Edward with a young man.
Me lord, though I have no gold to reward you for your aid, I offer my youngest son to your service. Though he is young, he is a quick learner and very loyal.
He should be enlisted in the militia, not to my service.
But sir, you care about your men. If he's conscripted into the militia, his life will just be thrown away. But I may see him again one day if you take him into your service.
Edward paused as he sized up the young man. After a moment, he decided. Let it be so, then. I will train him, but I cannot promise you that he will one day return. The farmer nodded his thanks and quickly walked away from his son. Edward thought he saw the man shiver, as though silently weeping, as he returned to his small shack.
Jacob joined. Okay, so I kind of wish that would come back with the actual, did the first time to me what it was. Oh, maybe it's got to hold it longer. Village Brawl optional, difficult, easy, prize, item none, only gold. Oh, why not? Let's try that. You are about to start a battle, Village Brawl. You can deploy up to 8 units in this fight. Units can be exchanged in the first turn. Battle difficulty is scaled to the progress of your team. Must be ready for a fight. Generation of a battle might take a while. 1 second, let's save first, because I don't know if they're going to go in there with no health. So I'm actually going to save the game. Yes. Let's try it. Because remember I got hurt, I don't know if it's... He's full. Oh, yeah, he is. Good. Battle starts with deploy turn. During a deploy turn, all players can freely move their units within a predefined area. No attacks or other actions are allowed. Click the end turn button when you place all your units and are ready to start the battle. Can I see where they are by any chance? I would say. What's a bird nest? I'll say no. Oh, yes I can. Ooh. Plants. Okay. There. Okay. Explosive gunpowder barrels blow up when lit on fire or shot with guns. Their violent detonation is effective at dispatching large groups of squishy creatures, whenever living or dead. Okay. So we can set this stuff afire. Charge!
Orders, my liege. Oh, I just playing some dice.
You're playing dice.
Too windy today.
Supposed to be doing combat, not playing dice. Yeah, like a shrimp or a mushroom. Looks like he's fly trapping a mushroom. Explore the world to find powerful artifacts, relics, unique relics. Yeah, I know that. I tend to do it after the battle. Oops.
Saddle my
Oh, okay, you still got that. I didn't really get you what I wanted to, but that's
Orders,
fine.
my liege. Need to top off me quiver. All I need is an ale and a buxom tavern wench.
Is that all you need? What about killing these and kill you? Okay. Charge! Boom! Oh, they're running scared already, seriously?
Me blade's getting dull, sire. Orders?
No, I didn't mean to click there. Fudge. Can you stew? Ah, screwed that up.
All I need is an ale.
I meant to click to move it with this. I misclicked. Hey! You guys were scared. Why did you shoot him? Don't worry, boss. I got him.
Better stop running, mate.
He's lose his eyeball. What? What?
You should have brought a shield.
That sounded like oh, what are they called from Warcraft? Them little fish creature men. Okay, you're hitting.
Push them down.
Oh no! Sugar! I didn't know to get the stuff, or do I still get them? Ah, fudge. No, I should have. I hit the wrong button. Should have picked the stuff up. Oh well. Control himself couldn't have done a better job raising the windmill now. That's pretty cool. What stuff comes up? Okay, maybe if you just hold it there long enough, it. What's that coming with this one? Plans of fight, prize non gone. Let's go to the troll. Oh, this one's on the speak. A raging troll himself couldn't have done a better job of raising this windmill. Now fully collapsed into itself and surrounded by fallen bricks, toppled fences, posts and tall weeds. It would be quite a job to rebuild, but with the right investment the windmill blades could spin again. Okay. Will the adventurers share their wealth and restore a fixture of the log? Oh, we can fix it. Rebuild for 15. I guess. Yeah. Don't know what that does, but yeah. Oh, it looks lovely now. The windmill standing tall and proud is a marvel of and engineering. Its blades turn round and round as though waving hello to the approaching heroes. The grateful millmaster emerges beaming to greet the adventurers, inviting them to share the fruits of his labour. His butter is among the finest in all of the realm. It's no wonder he's been selling out almost daily. Miller pays his duty every day. Oh, cool. I get money back. How much? I spent 15. Pay up. How are you today, sir? Miller gives you 500. Ah, cool. What are days in this game? Is it like one of this is a day, one of this is a day? Okay. Yeah, fingers not telling me again. Well, he fetched a lot of stuff now. You're about to start a battle. Cave fire. You can deploy up to 8. Yes, let's do it. Cave battle commence. Ooh, skeleton and some undead thing. Okay. I just realised I haven't leveled anyone yet. I really should probably do that soon. Hopefully get XP doing this though. I'm the mighty Edward. Enhanced treasure chests. Those enhanced treasure chests often contain relics and other gear from legendary heroes or even gods themselves. A competent group of adventurers will always be on the lookout for these radiating boxes. Enhanced treasure chests often contain relics and oh, cool. But we'll battle first, get that after, as long as I don't skip the battle at the end like I did last time. Actually, since we're already here. Since you're already here. Oh, sugar, that's a fire one. Okay, phew, I was worried when I hit that. He said gunpowder, didn't he? Okay. Whew. That was lucky, that was lucky. I could have turned to fire, oh well. I just made a serious mistake. Press 1, 2, 3 to zoom, toggle unit aim, toggle unit names, toggle accessible area map. Oh. Oh, so I can zoom that way if I want. Oh, bloody hell, that's a thingy. I like that better though. Charge! Boom!
Orders?
You can't fire from that now. I'm just gonna stay and work on this. Alright, I got it. Man, ooh, cloaky. Ooh, whatever that is, essence of life, pearl. Ooh, that's probably a revive or something then, isn't it? Oh, they're fire. Hey, you bypassed! What the fudge? Don't do that! You could have killed him, actually, you might still kill him. Guys, you're too busy over there. Help.
Me blade's getting dull, sire.
Well, he's going over here. And you're going to go between.
All I need is an ale and a buxom tavern wench.
Any chance can you... Yeah, take your potion. Take the potion.
Rush them down.
They can deal with him now. Oh, crud. Zombie not go bye-bye. Oh.
Understood.
There we go. Do you have the... No, you do not.
Try to stop me. Orders?
They miss him a lot. Was good.
Firing.
Oh, and I missed them a lot too.
I think me bedroll has fleas. They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
Nice.
To victory.
To victory. Okay, you should stay back because you're one off. If he just goes forward and hits you. Oh, he got me. Don't worry, boss. I got him.
Understood.
There we go. No, we have to go and check the stuff.
Try to stop me. You leave me no choice. Out of my way. Rush them down.
This is a point to go to zoom out zoomed. Oh, when you out zoom, it's like the full map, so you can't see really.
Yes, my king.
Can you just get in there or something?
You should have brought a shield. Airmail delivery. Good luck outrunning my arrow. Airmail delivery. Firing.
There we go.
Taking aim.
I think they just explosives, so I'll shoot them and make sure there's nothing
Taking
hitting them. Just to be safe. Okay.
This shall be a glorious day. Out of my way.
Glorious.
You leave me no choice. Out of
Just
my
battering
way.
boxes. Glorious.
Rush them down.
I'm done. Okay, end of the battle. And we can leave now without leaving anything behind, like unfortunately last time. Bloody hell, which one mermaid? I want to try the mermaid one. What's that about? With the tail tipped in the shallows, Daisy and young mermaid lounge on the click to start. How do I thingy my character? Do not seem to give me the option to level them right now. With her tail dipped in the shallows, a dazzling young mermaid lounges on the shore, looking out to sea at nothing in particular. As the adventurers approach, the mermaid turns her gaze towards them and grins. She playfully slaps the water with her tail and then rolls over onto her stomach, propping her head up with her hands and winding her smile as the heroes come closer. Widening, sorry. She begins to speak. Hello, travellers. My, you're such a colourful little bunch. Say, if one of you had a pearl, fudge, I sold that. You might part with. I'll trade you something with deep water. What do you have a deal? Not like now. Did I get a pearl? Oh, did I find one? Snatching the pearl with a giggle, the mermaid turns and dives into the sea. After a minute, she splashes back to surface with an object held over her head. You gained Brute Brew. There you go. Okay, so she was pearls. The sun has only freshly set, yet the salty dog is already teeming with thirsty patrons as the adventure approaches. The seaside tavern is booming with activity. Ranchers' laughter and clicking of mugs join the crashing of waves on the rocky shore and soundtrack of many a night here at the sailors' hangout. Pirates, this lively crowd of sea dogs always invites trouble. What epic adventure awaits here? Pirates means ships, skulls and troubles, and treasure. To continue with the epic adventure, you must install Age of Pirates expansion. Oh, did I not get that deal? I thought I did. Open Age of Pirates expansion. Okay, let's see. Okay, back. Basically, I didn't have them DLCs, but there was a stay at home for the coronavirus bundle and 50% off, and the only things I missing was DLCs for this actual game. I had them for the Age of Fear 3, but not for this one. So I grabbed them to replace a tenner. And I just reloaded it and this popped up. Oh, good morning to you, O brave knight. Might you spare a moment for a word with a humble scholar like myself? Money, this is an odd place for an academic to find himself, wouldn't you say? How right am I? I'm a little outside my wheelhouse, I'll admit, but with my apprentice in alchemy complete, I'm eager to embark on an adventure. Oh, do you randomly get a chance to join you when you load up or something? Or is it because the DLC's running now? That's all well and good, alchemist, but I'm a busy man and don't have time. Please hear me out. I'm hoping you can help me with something of great importance. You see, it is about eternal life. Ooh, pardon? Eternal life? Did I hear you correctly? Those aren't at all the words I expected to come out of you. All right, explain yourself. Ah, excuse me, Sir Knight. It's just my assignment. Surely you know the legend, that of the ancient gift of immortality. A childhood favourite of mine, and while it sounds too good to be true, it's not a tall tale, I assure you. This has the sound of a roll-clicking adventure, and one worthy of the fearless knight indeed. Go on, alchemist, I'm listening. Wonderful. While cleaning my master's workshop, I stumbled upon an ancient tomb containing a map that I believe charts a path to the secret's unravelling. Sadly, the map is incomplete and only points to the location of the clues, but you have the look of a person who wouldn't say no to a quest of epic proportion. There is a number of stops along the way. It really should be quite an adventure. I couldn't hope to meet a hero of a higher caliber than you to make it so. You flatter me, alchemist. It won't get you far, but I award you half a point for that silver tongue. I must consider all this carefully. Should you decide to assist me in solving this ancient mystery, I'll be here waiting at the crossroads until then. Farewell! Oh, cool. I wanted to try the pirates. So it should be this one, right? Salty dogs, yes. Welcome to the Pirates expansion. This is optional and can be played at any time during the campaign. We suggest having a party of all veteran I've just started up veteran units before starting the expansion. Thank you for supporting the indie games. Okay, we're gonna back out a little bit to the map. I haven't even leveled anybody yet. The moon, the blood, blah 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 blah. The moon was shining in ominous crimson in the cloudless sky last night. Your hero stood watch, but thankfully no evil creature approached the camp. Okay, smuggler's den. Let's try this one. Various locations will unlock as the games progress. Shops are marked on the world map. Buy a gold coin icon and sell and buy items. Not every item suits your heroes. The economy in the kingdom is very lively. Some of the shops might appear only temporarily and disappear after a number of visits. One or more of your units can be upgraded. A book icon in the top left corner of the unit's thumbnail indicates an upgrade is available. To grade a unit, select its thumbnail and click the skills button below. Grading is only possible on the recruitment screen. The unit must have gained enough experience points, and advanced class of the unit type must first be discovered. New items have been added to your item cache. To access the item cache, select your hero and click items. Okay, so all these need leveling. Yes! So, skills. Skills. Okay. So this is how much experience it costs. So, bribe. Attempts to bribe an enemy with team's gold. The bribe's size depends on the type and spirit of the enemy. Can be used after unit moves and is near an enemy. Units, undead, construct, elementals, beasts, and summoned units are unaffected. I'm yawning a little bit now. Bribing enemy units costs between 500 to 5,000 gold. For very powerful units, units will be carried forward into future scenarios. Immobile units are discarded. Newly captured units will have skills converted to experience points after the battle. Oh, cool. 1 base health, 2 base morales, upgrade, attack, defense base. Hopefully, I've done enough things to upgrade a bit, but I'll go with this first. It's one or the other, is it? I was going to say, has more. Let's do that. Oh, we've went with noble instead of veteran. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. I need 350 for that now, but I have 100, that's why I can do these. So technically, I could do that when I get 250. So what are these? Armor requires. Enhanced weapon. Yeah, I enhanced the weapon. Is there any more? Oh, it does enough. Oh, it costs 50 gold. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Chronic. Can be steel. Steel items, potions, or gold from the enemy units. Ooh, let's go with regular first. Oh yeah, okay, let's go with that. And that. Okay, kind of wish you could highlight a bunch at once. So they keep going back in. Upgrade to Royal Guard. Why not? Royal Guards are elite units of veteran tasked with the protection of royal family. They are not only serve in their close proximity to the monarch, but may also be sent to active duty on the front lines. Evolve units type will be shown before. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's how it Reaver. Well, do it, evolve. Go regular, boom. Get a real guy going, why not? There we go. They're doing well now. Doing well. Okay, I'll continue. Oh no, don't continue actually. I didn't look at the items. I kinda want to buy some potions. Trade. No, okay, you're the one who has a potion. Oh, Bob. Maybe you don't. Can be bought for 60, yeah, buy 4. Don't want to sell them, don't want to sell them. So, they all should have options of that now. Just hit equipped, right? Equipped. I can use yours anyway. Equipped. And equipped. So what's this do? Does not use turn action, heals 5. Okay, cool. Plus Bruce Brew. Does not use turn action, plus 2. Okay, antidote. So can I buy any better weapons for you? Assassin's Dagger. Shimmer. Plus attack, free base, MS spellcaster only. What does this do? Currently plus 2 attack. Swamp Maze. It's better what he's got right now. Ooh, can he have a shield too? Like, what's he actually carrying? The great sword, two-handed. Can he have a shield at the same time or not? Probably not. Resources, misc. Ooh, immune to darkness. Increased quality of random items. Ooh, increased quality. Legendary can be sold. Cursed. And quest items can't be sold. Okay. So I like the sound of that. How many stuff can he actually wear? Usually by spellcasters. Parade. Defense. Spirit points at the end of battle. Oh, that'd be good. Protective. Oh, I lose defense without better attack though. 1 attack. 2 defense. Best speed, you best spellcasters. Battles, 1 defense. Oh, he actually has that. It was to sell. He actually had this stuff. See how much he can equip. Oh, okay, so that's max we can equip from these. So it's like 1 per thing there. Yeah, I think that'll do. Continue. While camping under the full moon, your party is woken up by a distant blood-curdling howl. Any number of terrible monsters could be on the prowl. You investigate the source of the howl. We must know what's out there, Nora. Let's find out. And that's what we need to end this episode soon. Your party ventured out into the night in the direction of the howl. Before long, you find a quiet clearing where a lost warg is aimlessly circling. The beast, uncharacteristically friendly, approaches you with its tail wagging. A warg joins you. Ah! Dragoose joined you. Hey, I got a puppy. You know what? I do want to try it. Let's just save and attempt it. We'll probably get slaughtered, but I'll save it beforehand. And we can end it with the battle to see what the DLC does. So we read that before, so boom. The party flies into a salty dark and finds your stables and packed to the gills with grizzled seafarers. The lot of them ranging from mostly drunk to completely blitzed. After trying but failing to flag down the barkeep, the adventurers get the distinct impression they're not welcome. As they make for the exit, a jolly drunken warden squarely into their way. He begins talking with his hands in lieu of any intelligible spoken words, and excitedly motions for the heroes to come join him at the table. What do your heroes? Huh? What do your heroes? What? What do your heroes? That's not very good English. What do your heroes? You have 400, okay. It's asked me what do my heroes do? Do your heroes do? I don't know. Let be on our way, trade with the bartender, talk to the drunken sailor. Let me sing this song. Buy everyone around. Why not? Buy everyone around. The heroes buy a round of drinks for everyone in tavern. All the patrons raise their glasses and cheer the party's health. Trade with bartender. Oh, little Drago. He's so cute. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Oh, we can hire a pirate now. Why not? Ah, scary dog, you. Steel. Probably going to be a little easy to beat delivered snot out, so I'm going to increase that a little bit. He's a good scurvy dog. Also, I didn't mention before, but I believe this game, they can turn on or leave if their alliances alignment don't match. For example, like he's good and he's with an undead necromancer. The necromancer might not want to stay with him. That sort of thing. And you try and leave and you might have to offer him money and stuff to keep him. Okay. Recruiting could only bit? Yes. Continue. Okay, talk with a drunken sailor, I guess. Oh, hello to you, Sir Knight. Take a seat and join me for a sip of grog, yeah? How kind of you, old sailor. From the look of things, the tavern has quite a dedicated clientele. That it do, that it do. All these pussheads good for one thing, eh? That's drinking. But you, yep, they strike me as the different sort of fella. Is that so? Different good, different bad? Good, fearless, and motivated. Just the sort of guy I've been hoping to meet. Throwing little hiccups in there, as you noticed. Well, here I am. This seems like a pleasant place to rest my fearless and motivated heels for a moment. Tell me, what exactly is on your mind? Well, ain't that something, alright? Let me get on with it. You're a drunken sailor. You see, my old pappy passed down to me this here map. Forgot about it for ages, but here it is. Apparently, it points the way to a real doozy. Oh, a treasure. Hiccup. We're here, and that there bounty-filled island is right about there. Maybe a couple of days in the water, assuming the weather's on your side, and nobody meaner than you gets in the way. Hiccup, hiccup. It ain't even that far away, but I've been struggling to find enough men to take a crack at it. Want nothing for myself, you see, but I sure would love to hear the tale of it, or once you sail on back. So what do you say? It's sure to be a rip-rolling adventure if ever there was one. He's not setting us up, is he? We're going there, his dad's alive, he's going to just ambush us and kill us, is he? My friend, this is most unusual quest. No expected of reward for yourself, and you don't wish to come along? Nope and nope. Gotta keep my seat warm. This whole tavern would go to hell in a handbasket if I got up and left. Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Go down to the dock and see Captain Redbeard. He'll be expecting you. He's the one with Redbeard, right? I don't want to show up there as a guy with a green beard. Because that's going to be called Redbeard if he has a green beard. Just saying. I'm skeptical, but a breezy diversion would be welcome. The hard part will be convincing Lucifer to keep the home fires burning. Let's continue then. Dog fire stuff. Yeah, same stuff before. Yep. Boom. I've done that. But it's been away, I guess. Okay, so it's a new place. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ahoy! Venture head in docks. I go. The adventure heads to the docks, adventurers, and find a weather-beaten pirate vessel preparing to depart. As hard to believe as the drunken's propulsion may be, there's something undeniably alluring about adventure at sea, even if these particular circumstances leave a few too many questions unanswered. Following behind a gang of scruffy buccaneers, rolling a barrel of ale up the gangplank, the heroes climb onto the boat's main deck, standing with his back to the party, and, well, a spyglass. That's going to be a spyglass for some reason. I've got no clue why. And the spyglass held to his eye. We've got to get a 2 in there. The pirate captain pans across the horizon, content with the state of the open water. He pockets the telescope and begins whistling a genty tune. One of the pirate crew taps the captain on the shoulder and points at the arriving heroes. The captain's eyes go wide at the sight of the party, and a beaming yellow smile shows through his crimson beard. It's not the fact we're bringing a bloody dog with us. Captain Redbeard, and he does a red beard. Yes, you know, he does actually have a green bloody bandana and stuff. You got the green in there somewhere, I see. Welcome aboard this mystique vessel. Here's my pride and joy. Make yourself at home, but don't be slamming any doors too strong, you hear? Anyhow, that old rummy at the Salty Dog filled you in, did he? Swell. We're bound for adventure, and I've got a good feeling about this one. Now, we may be pirates, but we live by a simple code of honor. Everyone gets their share, fair and square. Lies, Captain Redbeard is dirty. Common, he will cheat you. Bah, don't be listening to that hogwash. Mudfish like him don't know a good deal from a hole in the head. He's going to try and cheat me, I guess. Which is what you're liable to get for your mutinous rabble. Get back to swabbing up, you blight rat. So where was I? Ah, right, fair and square, regardless of what we find out there, we'll split it, deal? Well then, shall we set sail? Let me know when you're ready, Ledo. The seals better be bracing themselves, cause we'll be making some waves. Yo ho ho, I'll drink to that, bottoms up. Thought he told him to get to swabbing the decks. Captain Red, hey, did I say you could go? Oh, but he didn't. Thank you for that. I thought he did a mistake and put the same guy again. That was good. Where's our seduction siren when you need her? I'll never be rid of these goons. With clear skies and smooth sailing, the first day of the water passes without a hitch. Feeling optimistic about the journey, the crew is happy to make room for the heroes. Their time is largely spent guzzling grog and playing cards in between routine duties. Suddenly, the serenity at sea is broken when a crewman in the crow's nest begins shouting curses. Captain Redbeard bellows back up at him to calm himself, then rushes to the edge of the deck and snaps the spyglass to his eye. He notices something on the horizon and gasps. In panic, Captain Redbeard races from the bow to stern, feverishly shouting orders to his crew. It would seem an unexpected threat is closing fast, so we'll do this threat and then we'll end this episode. What is it, Captain? Those wretched black guardsmen just can't keep them out of my beard. Maybe get some kind of lice remover then. We should be nowhere near the water park or a castle. They must be restless and looking for trouble. They've got the wind behind them, and that battleship is coming in awfully quick. If we don't repel these hooligans now, we'll be feeding the fishes. Let the sea devils take them. Load their heaviest rounds. Fire in the hole. But Captain, as you ordered, we left all the round shots on land, more space for the keks, you said. Seriously? What? Bloody fools, I was joking. I should cut off all your head, at least then we'll have something to load the guns with. Actually do, good thinking. Bah, too late now. They're on us. Arm yourself, men, prepare to be boarded. Okay, let's do this battle and we'll end this. Take a look at the episode. This battle is unwinnable. Seriously? And the story will continue after the level is lost. However, you are welcome to try and win. Your army will be restored while in combat. Okay. It's unwinnable. Wow. Let's take our first loss, I guess. Charge!
Rush them down.
Fire!
Taking aim.
Come on, Wolfie, get in there. His first battle he's gonna lose. Oh, we're stuck.
I think my bedroll has fleas. Oh, I just played some dice.
Hey! Holy fudge. No, Wolfie! Okay, I think I know why it's unwinnable. When it's their turn, they literally just annihilate you. That's a special condition. Units gain seasickness. Oh, of course they do. Units have 50% chance to be affected. Affects all units on the battlefield. All dwarfs are affected. Okay, specifically all dwarfs. Undead elements are unaffected. Sea battles require superior balance and an iron stomach. This is a level attribute and will be removed after the battle. Well, you already said we're going to lose, so...
To victory.
Wow, that's creepy. 10%. Okay, can you go for him?
He's a dead one for sure.
He's not. We killed one.
Running my arrow.
We killed one. That's it. Can you fire again? Fight? No? No? End turn. So we're gonna die now. Ow. Ow. We're still gonna lose anyone in this, because it is unwinnable. I wonder if someone has actually passed that, because like it did say... Bloody hell, miss. Ah. Hero is dead. Because he did say, you're welcome to try. I bet some players would actually pass this. In some scenarios, losing battles is expected. Result, it may unlock new heroes, items, or alternative game flow. Do you want to live? Well, if not, he's just going to die, so yes. After soaring across the water and sliding up to the Captain Redbeard's vessel, without even a lick of artillery resistance, the Blackguard battleship and its boarding party prove overwhelming. The Blackguard marauders shackled the heroes and surviving pirates' crew before cramming. That's something. Where the bloody hell the pirates helping me in that? I was fighting on my own. The pirates should have been helping. Before cramming everyone into the battleship's dank brig. The choppy waters en route to the Blackguard castle are stomach churning. As the battleship creaks into position at the castle's port, an escort of pike-wielding guardsmen throw open the door of the brig and lead the captors out of the ship's belly and down into the deep, dark bowels of the island fortress. The heavy iron door of the castle jail cell slams shut behind them. Through the bars, the adventurers see hanging chains and assortment of terrible counterparts. In what must be a torture room, a towering hooded figure emerges from the shadows. Oh, Executioner. Awesome! And literally, it's called Executioner. You could have just called him Bill. Sheesh. What a sorry score for thought you could skate past Blackguard Castle unnoticed. Let us go, you bloated fiend. We didn't want any trouble. It was your maniacs who engaged us. Engage you, we did. These waters belong to the Blackguard. What eels like you come by for a swim, you can't help but roll out the red carpet. Red carpet, that's what you're doing there, trying to do a joke, because he's a red beard. Look at the pencil necks on all you withered swabbles. I won't even need to sharpen my axe for the best part, your execution. Great. You're the worst kind of scoundrel, killing with no regard. And Lola's band of pirates suddenly grows a set of morals. How rich, so crappy, so cappy, tell me. That rickety raft of you call a boat barely seaworthy. You must have been desperate to get where you're going. And where is that exactly? Where? Oh, nowhere in particular. Merely out on a leisurely sail. Simply enjoying the sunny seas on your pleasure craft, eh? Pathetic. I hope for better lies coming from a seasoned scallywag. Our business is ours. Our business is yours. I'm going to say everything. No, our business is ours. You swollen toad. Let us go. On second thought, I'll need a moment at my whetstone after all. You're going to love my girls, the whole shiny set of them. Ooh, double clicked. Nothing gets the lips moving like an introduction to my beauties, Captain Red. Uh-oh. You'll be spilling your deepest secrets before you know it, among other things. Now be a good pack of sea dogs to stay. Ha ha ha. That ain't good. Not looking good, me hearties. Anyone know a prayer for such a glim turn of the tides as we find ourselves? My mother always told me I'll meet me end on the edge of executioner's axe. I don't want to die, Mum. What a lively livid lot. Boo to these pirate babies, waving their white diaper flags. Hold on, that rusty lock looks ready to bust. Come on, man, look lively and put your weight into it. Oh my mark, 1, 2, heave-ho! The jail door lock breaks open with a loud noise. Crack. Hey now, what you doing there? Hey now, how's you run a rig? Let's keep this lucky streak going. Maybe we can sneak. Hey, where do you think you're going? Making a break for it, huh? You skivvy pirates never know when to quit. Alarm! Prisoners escaping! Alarm! Drat! Well, I picked right being a pirate rather than a gambler. Come on, we need to silence these sods before they alert the whole damn castle. Okay, let's do this last part, then we're going to end it. Until we get to pumpkin save. Since the last one's unbeatable, I kind of want to do a fight that I could have had a chance of winning, even if I do lose. Okay, again, why are the pirates not helping me? Aye, aye, aye. Holy fudge! When he got the alarm going, yeah, I ain't gonna win this. I'm glad that we saved it before. And you apparently can't go backwards. Oh, it's picking where to stand stuff, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a minute ago we're screwed. We are screwed.
Rush them down.
That was a good attack. Can you do the same? That'd be amazing. No.
Airmail delivery.
No. Ah.
Orders, my liege.
Fudge muffins.
Oh, I just playing some dice.
And now we're dead. So yeah, don't do the expansion till you have more people. And the veterans. But I did save it before, because I thought I'd get slaughtered, but I don't think it'd be this odds. Turning on auto collect items from configuration Mystical will gather all items from the map. Huh! Does that mean I have to smash these open? If you play this game, put it in the comments. If I have that turned on, do I get everything needed or do these still need to be smashed? Menu. Yeah, look at this. Options. Where did it miss? Maybe? Forget, disable, spamming, enable, auto collect items. I guess we'll see. But, well, I probably won't see if we're going to die here. If we don't die, I'm assuming. Okay, like, kill you.
Try to stop me.
That didn't go well. Kill him.
Right between the ribs.
We miss him too much. Okay, you gotta help with that guy, so go after him.
They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
Let's do 2%. Finish him.
Firing.
That was a little better. Okay, I thought he failed. My blog. Oh. One of your enemies has a stealable item. Huh. Light brown. Unmarked by a light brown bag icon. Bag icon. Who had a bag icon on them? Is it that? Steel. Who's a bag icon on them? That doesn't look like a bag to me. I don't know. That looks like a potion. Or is that supposed to be the items they can you can steal off them? But where's the light brown bag icon? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's finish killing.
To victory.
Or trying to.
Always a dead one for sure. Taking aim. Right between the ribs.
No. Who was it? It's not Ivan. Yeah, it's not Ivan.
You better start running, mate. Rush them down.
Oh, my god, yet another prisoner escapes. If not them, then the boss will kill us. Huh? What?
You should have brought a shield.
Holy sugar. Please stop firing at us, that's really mean.
This shall be a glorious day. Awaiting
Oh
command.
no, what am I doing? Kill him.
Try to stop me. Understood. Firing.
Pretend to get a turn. I would get killed. And they all seem to be going for him too. You noticed? Uh-oh. Everyone has been badly wounded. Permanent wounds can be only cured outside of battle. Oh, so there's wounds in this game too. In the recruitment screen, users with low hit points have a higher chance of being wounded.
You leave me no choice.
Can you drink your drink? Oh no, why? Seriously? He's gonna die.
They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
You missed!
Good luck outrunning my arrow.
Oh, he went outrun it pretty well. No! Well, I sort of saved it, so I didn't expect to win. I didn't expect these odds though.
Out of my way.
Oh, stop missing! The only chance we have is if you don't miss.
Firing.
Because technically, each one of these hits, he'll be dead. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only has 3 hit points.
You leave
So
me
they've got
no
to keep missing
choice.
him for me to have a chance. Oh, we're 50% there to go for him. Oh, fudge my veins. Why can't I use my potion?
Rush them down. Good luck outrunning my arrow.
Again, stop saying that because they seem to outrun it every time you say that.
Airmail delivery.
Useless. Can I? Nope.
Out of my way.
No! One should be dead, one should be dead.
To victory.
I need you to hit this.
Taking aim.
It's over. In some scenario, losing battle is a expected result and you may unlock new heroes. Yes.
Edward felt numb throughout his
Yeah,
whole
that's
body.
dead.
He felt no pain, though his wounds were many. His
Sorry.
mind wanted to continue fighting, but his body felt nothing.
Every load
He
without
could do
interrupting
nothing
campaign
more.
options difficulty.
He slowly fell into the dark night of eternal sleep, and after but a moment, he knew nothing more.
That's how you die. Okay, so I guess it's a good point to actually end it anyway, as I want to end it. And of course I got it loaded right before then. So, obviously, do not do pirates yet. Your party comes upon a mystery formation of all candles on the ground. Your heroes search for clues. Start with the left candle. What the fudge? I'm just loading, I didn't expect this to pull. Okay, we're going to do this very quickly, then we're going to end it. Let's start with the middle candle. No, I'll start the right. Ah, it was the wrong choice, and the candles relit themselves. There is some mystery Oh! You're doing the right thing, eh? So, middle. The candle flame snuffed out. Which one is next? The right. So, middle's right. Ah, we did it. That was correct. Sequence. The last candle left appears to be a prized bone candle. It has the power to control the undead. You gain bone candle. Oh, cool. Save! We did well then. And anyway, I'm going to end this episode now, so I hope you enjoyed this. Take a look at. Remember Age of Fear, the Undead King GOLD. I've been IVATOPia. Please like and subscribe. Please watch more on the channel. Please watch more of my Take a Look series of other games I've tried. And obviously watch more of my other stuff like Star Citizen I do. My IWD was obviously Pro X, and that's more Fire Pro. Earlier ones were just Pro X, but it's getting a bit more Fire Pro-ish at the moment because of the lack of updates on Pro X, unfortunately. Even though they have started updating again, but they've kind of gone backwards to get forwards. Yeah, that's another story, don't need to go in that. But anyway, if you liked what you're seeing here, go to Steam, Age of Fear. Download for free the Age of Fear World one. And try it yourself if you really like it. Jump on the rest of the pages, Age of Fear, Undead King Gold, this one I'm trying here, and buy it to get some DLCs with it. Same with the other ones. Again, this is an indie dev. I believe he's only one man making this, if I'm not mistaken. So support the indies and stuff. It seems quite a fun game. Obviously, graphics-wise, meh. Art-wise, awesome. Gameplay, awesome. So, and quite a lot of depth to them. And it looks like he's working these games a lot. So, please like, please subscribe, please see you next time. And once more, have a great one day out there. Hope you enjoyed. Put some comments, talk about the game. Thank you very much. See you. Bye everyone.